Okay, we're back for part 2 of the lesson. It's not segment 2, it's more like segment 5 or something. And I had to do some things, go some places, and I'm back. And it was a good break because I get saturated in the blues magic key, and then I'll get saturated in the tripent blues. It's really not tripent, it's root, and then 4 and 5 pentatonic. We covered it. Now let's look at the three magic keys blues. So each is going to be mixolydian. So 1 goes to 5, 4 goes to 5, and 5 goes to 5. In each of these three keys, first of all, those keys are going to be the fourth of each of the groove chords. So if you're in the key of C, 1, the fourth of that is going to be the key of F. So it says it's the diatonic fourth. Three magic key blues, fourth of each. Each magic key is the Ionian fourth of the chord. Okay. Makes sense. If you're in the key of C, you got 1, the fourth of that is F, but if you're playing a C dominant, okay, then you have that B flat in the key of F. Okay, so each one of them is going to be a mixolydian scale. There's going to be 3 different mixolydian scales. Each will be played in the key of a fourth up from that groove chord. C will be playing as if that C was in the key of F, so that C would be the fifth. And then F, we're going to play as if that F was the fifth, so that'll be in the key of B flat as we count that 5 from the F. And then with the G, we'll be playing the G as if it's the fifth, so that'll be the key of D. Nice big S3XL right there. 5, 6, 7, root 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So we've done this last lesson, and the difference now is we are focusing on, and we are going to get to the blues notes. A little leftover coffee from this morning. So we're only going to have one build. It's the mixolydian build. It'll be the build of the root, but the root is going to be the fifth of its fourth, and then we're going to sub in the fourth of the fourth and the fourth of the fifth as if they were mixolydians there too. So we'll use the same build. That's the important thing, that for the 3 of them, if I'm not mistaken, root 1 and sub root 4 and root 5 mode. So we've got one build to worry about here. So let's see how we do with it. Now, there's 3 notes in each. Okay? What are those 3 notes? Actually, it says only 2. Why? Because we have, for free, we have the 7th in each one of those. Key of C as the root. The 4th of the key of C is F. The 4th of F is our 7th. Then we go to the F mixolydian. The 4th of the F mixolydian is B flat. The 4th of that B flat magic key is the E flat, which is the 7th. So we get that for free. And then same thing with the 5th. 5 mixolydian. The fourth of that is C, and that'll give us our F as the fourth of C, which is the natural seventh in that Mixolydian G. So we only need to add two keys, flatted seventh and the flatted 2. The only odd colored ones are over here. I'll just review real quick because I'm sure I've already covered it in this very lesson, that these are double notes here. Okay, I didn't put this note here. This 2 flat should be there. Why? Because we're doing a long build that goes to the right. Okay, I've added that note there. Okay, that's 2 flat. Now hopefully our notes are 2 flat and 7 flat. Yes. So here's our 2 flat. Here's 7 flat. Here's 2 flat. Here's 7 flat. Here's 2 flat. Here's 7 flat. The others are naturally occurring. So treating the root, okay, again, the seventh is going to be naturally occurring. The seventh of the root key, not the seventh of the magic key. So it's the fourth of each. So we do our groove in C. So if we start our root chord C7, now its magic key is going to be its fourth. We're going to treat that as the root, so we're going to go right up. Remember, I'm down C tuned here. Going up to that F. Root, 2, 3. Okay, root, blues, 2, 3. We're going to be right down here. Root, blues, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. There's the seventh. Okay, which is the, actually it's the flatted third of the root key. Okay, it's the flatted seventh of the fourth of the root key, which is the E flat. Okay, so it's the flatted third of the root key. That's what we're doing. The wife's home, but she's allowing me to finish this lesson up so we can get it to you. Now when we go to F, what's the magic key going to be? We're going to play F as it was, if it was Mixolydian. So F is the Mixolydian, or the fifth of what? Its fourth is B flat. So we're going to be playing in B flat there. Okay. It's the same thing. It's the fifth of it. We could start here. If we're going to start on root, we're going to start on B flat, so it'd be like this. So we got the groove. Okay, that I kind of messed up that. That's our 1. Let's get to the 4. Now if we start on root, we got to start on B flat. Where's a nice B flat? We can start right here on the 2nd string. Remember, keep looking at that. Okay. Now I went down and then around to the top again. Dump, bump, bump, bump. That was the F. Now let's go up to the G. Again, what's the fourth of G? The key is C. I'm going to start on C. I'm going to start on C as the root. If we wanted to start on the 5th, we'd have to start here on the G.